Hey lovelies, welcome to The Real Sharice, where we have conversations randomly, unscripted, but we talk about things that is needed in this time and day. So today's topic is about being accepted by people. Being accepted by people is really a touchy subject, I believe, because some people I believe that we rather not want to be accepted by just by how they live their life. If they live um, their lives in a negative way or full of drama and um, violence, then I would not want to be accepted by them anyway. But uh, when you see a person or a group of people that is doing something and about something that's positive and impactful in the world, of course, anybody would want to be a part of that group or have a relationship with that person. So, but I pray and hope that that's not what you're striving for, because I believe that whatever is for you is for you. And if they don't accept you, then they are not for you. And it took a while for me to accept that for myself. I can go back to my childhood years where I used to do try to do anything and everything to be accepted by a group of people or a person or even my crush. But I realized that even if I jump through hoops, it still doesn't make any difference. They still don't accept you. So what's the use to what's the use of doing all those things? So I had to learn that with trial and error throughout my life, and I'm still struggling with it every now and then, especially with, I would say, dating. So throughout my life, I'm gonna just give you some insight about me. I really didn't have a father figure in my life, so not constant, a constant father figure, and also my dad wasn't really playing his role in my life. So it's difficult to see how the opposite sex supposed to treat you when you don't have a good example of it. So when I started, getting older and in high school, I used to think that those guys who gave me attention, whisper sweet nothings in my ears and compliment me and flirted with me or whatever like that. I used to think that that was okay, that it was normal, that that's how, you know, I, or I guess that's how they supposed to act, I would say, or that's how they act when they are into you. But at that moment, Um, that was everything. I was so excited. I used to think that, um, oh, he liked me. Oh, he loved me. Um, I'm his number one, or whatever the case may be. I'm his boo thing, and I'm his bae. So I'm the love of his life. But come to realize that I was still young. I didn't know nothing about love. And also the guys that I talked to around that age didn't know nothing about love. So um, it was just, again, pointless. Um, it was like a never ending cycle of disappointment, rejection in my life. um, and at that time, I was so gullible. Excuse me, y'all. I was so gullible. I was naive. I'm always hopelessly romantic, so that's never gonna change. So it's just like, okay, I can't change who I am, but at that time, I didn't know how to guard myself from those type of people. I always gave people the benefit of the doubt, forgiving people over and over again, making excuses for them time and time again. So, but now that I am in my 30s, looking back, I realized that I was looking for the love from my father, acceptance from my father, and I really didn't realize or know how to be myself around people. I didn't have anyone to affirm me, to allow me to know that it's okay to be you. Yeah, I was jacked up. Still am, in a way. But I'm getting better in some areas. I realized that at this age in my life, it's okay that people don't accept you. It's okay that people walk out your life because they feel like they found something better. I used to believe that, oh, I wasn't enough, or something was wrong with me when people walk out my life. Mainly, you know, if I was dating or something like that, I used to think there was something wrong with me, but they just wasn't my person. just wasn't my person. And it was like many nights of me crying, screaming, being like angry. So I'm like, why? Like, what did I do? Like, I used to say to myself, maybe I did too much. Maybe I was too straightforward, or I was forcing, too forceful, or like I couldn't understand why. Why they don't love me? Why they didn't love me? Why they didn't accept me? Why they don't see the greatness in me? My heart, my heart has many cracks in it that I am still allowing God to mend and mold and fix. But I know that for order for him to fix it, he has to break it. It's a story in the Bible about the potter and the clay. So when a vase or some type of pottery has cracks or imperfections in it, the potter break it. Excuse me. The potter breaks the vessel and then start from scratch to shape and mold it all over again. And that's what God does to our hearts. He has to break them to shape and mold them back and mend them back together. And that process hurts. It's uncomfortable. And I'm a person that don't like to be uncomfortable at times, but I am learning to be uncomfortable. I am learning to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. And there are rewards in that. While you're going through the uncomfortability, it's not fun. It don't seem rewarding, but at the end it is. Because even through my process at this moment in time, I can see and realize the resilience that God has brought out of me, the perseverance, the fight, the warrior side of me. I never knew that I had that side of me until after I had moments of me protecting or defending my family, myself, or people that I love. So, yeah. If I can remember, in my childhood, I was always the bubbly um, girl, happy. Like I was always smiling, and I still does no, I still do smile a lot, but it's just, to me, if I could be honest, it can feel fake at times or forced because I'm so used to smiling at people and um, putting on a brave, strong face. Uh, yeah, half of the time, I really don't know what I'm doing. But that's me, and I have to accept me for me. And that's one of the things that's really important for us to realize and do, is accept ourselves for who we are, because nobody else is going to do it but God. But we really have to accept ourselves for who we are, flaws and all, and be okay with it. And if there are things that you can change or work at and also improve in, then do so, because I know I am. But there are some things that is you. It's just you. Mm. Sometimes like, not sometimes, but I feel like I want to cry right now, just because of the fact that all the years that I had compromised who I was for people, just for them to feel comfortable, just for them to be okay. It really sucks. It really sucks. But I'm more upset with myself than them, because I allowed it. And there's nothing I can do about that but to change it, do better when those moments happen. Yeah. I'm an open book. I love to be transparent. Um, yeah. Yep. if I have anything else to say at this moment. Okay, let me give you guys some encouragement. Um, like I said before, accept who you are. Because nobody else will do it. No one else will do it. Give yourself some grace in your process of accepting yourself. Try your very best to not people please, just so you can get accepted by them. Oh, I dealt with that a lot as well. Whereas though now that all the years that I have been people pleasing, I lost myself. Now I'm in a journey or on a journey of finding me, knowing what I like, what I don't like, what I accept and what I don't accept. Yeah. So no people pleasing. And I think I'm done. And if you have to cry, cry. Cry. It's okay. It's not your fault. It's not your fault that they left you, that they turn a cold shoulder towards you. It's not your fault that they ghost you. It's not your fault that they just did a 360 on you and you just don't know why. And you are left without any closure. It's okay. Because, baby, I went through it. As I'm crying and trying to figure out why, I didn't give me no closure or anything. No apologies. It was just mind-blowing at times. I'm like, why do I deserve this? I don't deserve this. But all things, good or bad, works together for those who love God and they are called to God's own purpose. So it works together. For instance, if I haven't went through most of the stuff that I went through, I wouldn't be able to talk about it or be able to relate. So that's another thing. Things that you go through, it might not be just for you to go through. It might be for you to be able to relate to others and help others through their situations. So be encouraged. Be encouraged. Trouble don't last always. there is light after the darkness, after the tunnel. There you will see light. I think I'm just rumbling at this moment, but I just wanted to make this video because I'm learning how to be more consistent in doing this and being obedient to what God wants me to do. So give me a little grace as I create content and do things or make videos. I must be tired, but yeah, I believe I'm done. Again, give yourself some grace and allow yourself to not be okay. And I say that because you need to be able to process those pains, those frustrations, the moments of disappointment and rejection, so you can learn the lesson in it. I remember, and I kind of still do it to this day, try to rush through the process of healing, and I found out that there's no such thing of rushing through it. So give yourself some time. Yeah, give yourself some time. I hope you guys got something out of this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. All right. Thank you guys for hearing me out, for seeing what this girl had to say. But yeah, I'm actually doing this video not in high spirits, but I'm trying to press through. Yeah. And I can only talk about the things I talk about I can only talk about the things I'm talking about because I am either going through it or went through it. So, yeah. Y'all be good.